Right, hi guys, welcome back. And as you can see, I've done the cockpit now. All painted, decals them all in, all sealed. Now, you got, that was all one decal. Then you got the canopy unlock decal, which is there. You got the canopy unlock decal there. Then you got that screen decal there. And you can just make out a little rectangular 3-stripe decal there and a little circle decal there. Then you got like, looks like a keyboard decal, I don't know what that decal is. Then you got some like instrumentation decal, and then you got the main Dradus decal there. Now, as I'm on a budget and I don't really have much money, I've had to use the kit cockpit tub, because after watching Coraline's Solaria build videos and his Apollo's last flight videos, he didn't actually use the stock kit tub because he wasn't very impressed with it, and he took a mould from his Apollo's last flight and used that for his Solaria ones. But unfortunately, because I ain't got much money and I'm not going to spend 40 quid on a photo etch set, I've had to use the standard cockpit tub. Now, like I said, with all the decals, Revell have done an awesome job with the decals, an awesome job indeed, but the decals, especially that one, is slightly too big. It should have been a bit smaller. And also the main Dradus decal there, you got that decal there, that little black one there, and then you got that little black one there. Then those are not supposed to be there. They're actually supposed to be, one's supposed to be at the side of the Dradus that side, and one's supposed to be at the Dradus that side. Just like, I don't know if you can make this out, this is a picture of from battlestarprops.com, and you can see that there and that there, each side of the Dradus screen. You can also make out that there, which Mobius have included, and that decal there, sorry, not Mobius, Revell included, and that there as well, which represents that and that. Now, because Revell have done an awesome job with these decals, this cockpit tub wasn't designed for those decals. Instead of making that all one decal with those consoles there, like I said, they made 3 decals. Like I said, the main Dradus, where's my the main Dradus there, and that decal. And that decal, that should have been all one decal to get in the side there. And on the instructions, it actually does say you've got to put the one decal at the side of there and the one decal at the side of there, because the decals are too bloody big. So unfortunately, I've had no choice but to put that one there and that one there. It's not going to be factory correct, it's not going to be series correct, but that's the only place I could put them, because those decals are too bloody big. I can understand why people have actually gone out and paid the $60 or 40 quid for the, because the photo etch is actually, it actually replaces the whole cockpit tub. You have to fold it and glue it, and you know, it's actually a complete new bloody cockpit. Then, right, see that one that goes across there, which is which sits just under the canopy. That's that. I'm just trying to get it to stand up, and you can see it's slightly folded in the actual corner crease. That decal hasn't sat right in, because if you sat right in, it bunches up and it goes all horrible. So like I said, I've put that in there and sealed it as well. and then you've got the no step which is on there. So cockpit is all done. Stay with me, guys. Right, welcome back. Now, as you can see, the pilot is now in the cockpit tub. The back is on there now. The seat is in there now. I've done the back in the dark grey to match the rest of the tub. The seat is in anthracite. Now, one little thing I'm going to point out to you. When putting the pilot in the cockpit tub, it's going to be a really tight fit. So you're going to have to seal everything in the cockpit after you've put your decals in. You're going to have to seal the pilot, because what I did is I test fitted the pilot in there before I put the decals in, and it took some of the paint off the pilot and off the sidewall, so I had to retouch them up. So that's something you're going to have to consider. Also, I've put that the console in now with a no step decal, put a little glue at the back and then put a drop underneath. So that's the pilot cockpit done. Right, now I've also done a bit of construction this morning. I've put the guns underneath paneling, as you can see, glued and clamped those down, and just took the clamps off and they're all dry now. I've also put a bit of paint around where the cockpit goes, because I didn't want to do it when the canopy's in, because I didn't want to touch the canopy with the paint. So I've done that, and on the inside as well. I've also sealed it around the edges, so when the canopy goes in, all I've got to do is put a drop of glue there, drop of glue there, and a drop of glue there. I won't need to glue it all the way around. And then right now, I've also put the landing gear bays in as well, the bay doors, and clamped those down, as you can see. Now originally you could see that painted in the grey. That was the bluey grey I was going to use, you know, when it wanted the four colours mixing, but I realised it was too dark. So I've bought some bluey grey, which I'll show you once I've painted the rest of the model. And then what I've done is I've just gone around the edges to make sure it's all nice and shiny and all nice and painted, and then I'll glue those and clamp them in, because underneath there I've actually painted on the inside of the landing gear bay doors in silver. I didn't have to, but I did. And then last but not least, the engines. Well, I haven't put that bit in yet, for the top bit. I haven't put that in yet. You can also see as well, I've also put the support rigging in on both of them, one there, one there. I put a drop of super glue in each of those little engraved holes, so that those are instant bind. And then what I've done is I've put some normal model glue on the inside of there, and then the clamps are just clamping it together while it's dried. And that's where I'm sitting at the moment, guys. Thank you very much. Right, last update now for the second video, and as you can see, the engines have all glued together now, all three pieces. I've also painted it all round, as you can see, with the anthracite, and you can also make out there the side support rigging poles, as you could say what they're called. And you got them on, just turn that around a bit, and you got them on that side as well. They were very flimsy and very difficult to glue into place, even though I did use super glue. One thing I did want to say though, you can just make out there that the support rigging, it's actually supposed to go all the way back. You can just make out that little hole just above my paintbrush. I'm actually supposed to go all the way back on all four. But what it was, when I test fitted it, if I can just show you where that sit, as the cowling goes on top of there like that, it would actually sit underneath there, and I couldn't get a flush. Couldn't get it flush to join with the other piece. So what I did is I just cut that bit off there and cut it off there, and I did it the other side. It'll still give it the illusion that it still goes all the way down once I've glued that into place, but that's what I had to do. So just be careful when you're cutting them off the sprue. But like I said, I might have to give it another quick coat of anthracite, and then I might dry brush a bit of silver on. I don't know yet, we'll see how that dries. But as you can see, if I just turn that round, oh, sorry, I forgot about the guns as well. I've painted those in anthracite as well. But as you can see, all the construction with that and that is all done. All I've got to do now is just glue that on top of there, the engines into the back, glue that into place, glue the canopy into place, and then paint all over. And that's it, guys. Stay with me.